Norvell just said that he expects the kicker competition to last into next week, probably late next week. Can you just talk about that competition over the last month between you and Ryan to handle those duties?
Yeah, so me and Ryan have been battling it out all fall camp. Both of us have had great fall camps. And coach basically expects us to perform to his standards. And it's going to be a crazy season, so you never know. One of us could get injured. You know, that's how I came into play last year. So we're both going to be prepared to play this year, no matter circumstances.
Okay, Kurt Wiley with the Democrat.
Hey, Parker, I know you weren't handling field goals last year, but you kind of got that real in-game experience. How much did that kind of help you coming into this year, just having that?
It helps a lot because there's no real nerves of the fans this year because they have the reduced fan capacity. So the experience is gonna help a lot. Just having that, you know, experience with the kickoffs I had last year.
All right, Gene Williams with Warcamp.
Hey, Parker. I want to ask you, from the beginning we met Coach Norvell. He mentioned special teams, about what a huge priority that is for him. Every time we talk to him, he brings it up. What is that like for you as a kicker when you know the head coach has put an ultra priority on what you do in practice and what you do in games?
Oh, it's intense. Coach Norvell and Coach JP bring intensity to all the special teams periods. I mean, if I shank one, I'm getting my butt chewed out by Coach Norvell. And it's everywhere. He brings that intensity from kickers to walk-ons to starters. So it's very intense, and they try to make it as realistic and intense as a game as they possibly can.
Okay, Barry with Tomahawk Nation.
Hey Parker, how's it going?
Hey.
So at practice, kickers, place kickers, specialists, they usually are segregated on their own. They're isolated. Has anything switched up with practice? Have you given advice to your teammates on what it's like to just be sitting on your own by themselves during practice?
No, our quality control coach, Coach Kurt Baldus, keeps us really involved. I mean, we're always helping out the defense. We're always practicing little stuff, whether it's onside, like kickoffs, field goals, any punts. And the snappers are always working. So they like to keep us involved at practice and always helping out any way we can. There's really no like sitting around. We're always constantly doing something. So.
Okay, Ira with Warcamp.
The spring, but it looked like you guys were doing something like at the end of practice, like maybe you had to kick a field goal, whether or not there was conditioning. Do we see that right? And what's that like, that pressure, and have you guys still kept doing that?
Yeah, so Coach Norvell brought a new element to practice this year. He likes to end on a game-winning kick, whether it's a field goal, punt, kickoff, game-winning snap. Like, he likes to keep us involved and get that pressure. So they always call up the whole team, all the support staff, everyone, and put that pressure on us at the end of practice. And there's always something on the line, whether it's running, push-ups, up-downs. So there is pressure at the end of practice, and it makes it more game-like, that it brings that intensity again that I talked about earlier. So that really keeps us like prepared. We have to be ready because we don't know if it's going to be a punt, kickoff, field goal. So we're all just prepared for that.